And you said you didn't like the bass. You fucking heretics. Here it is on point 5. What is this? LEOG
3.5.
3.5, actually. We got
only 3.5 years old.
Yeah.
Times 2.
We got Bo the drummer and Greg rocking it with a little Stevie Wonder, although you neophytes might recognize it as Red Hot Chili Peppers, but that's okay. So here we are. We're going to have some lightning round questions. Is that right, Cyrus?
Yes, if you were listening to last week's episode, we were playing the League Arena.
Ooh.
Which was we were broken up into teams, playing a little bit of a trivia game.
Thunderdome.
Indeed.
Who kicked ass? Bo and Jason kicked ass.
Bo
that's
and
right.
Jason way in the lead.
Which means that we will indeed fail dismally here.
Right.
But now this is a .5, which is not a full episode. And the goal here is, we got a lot more prizes left, and we've got the big, giant gold box full of kick-ass prizes for whoever's got the most points at the end.
It's a box of liquor and porn.
Maybe so.
And Gary Glitter's box of shaved Asian boys.
Which, speaking of,
And,
there's lots of
by the way,
punishments which haven't been hanging.
Remember that badly ventilated boxcar outside? Well, it's starting to smell.
I think for the point of non-defamation, we should point out that while Gary Glitter is a pedophile, he does prefer young girls.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
I should have asked this earlier. Who's got a watch with a second hand on it? Anyone?
I do.
Okay, I need to borrow someone's watch with a second hand.
What? What's
Well,
going
because I need to be able to time the questions.
Oh,
Because
hell.
this is the lightning round.
Wow, those watch reading lessons have been paying off for you. haven't
Yes,
they?
I do know how to read a watch now. Thank you. I
know.
don't know what was wrong with my adoptive
Well,
parents.
it took a long time for me to point out the big hand and little hand to you.
Well, there was a watch in the basement. The problem is the lights were off all the time.
Cyrus is from West Virginia.
All I
so,
could smell was
hey.
dead hooker.
All right, so whose turn was it? Who remembers?
Why don't you start off?
Well, let's start. Actually, let's start from the beginning, and we'll start with who's got the lowest score. Gets to go first,
Well,
which
that
would be
fair enough.
which would be Team C.
Team C.
Yes.
Padawan,
And this time,
Greg, and Grant.
And this time, because of that, the second lowest or second highest, depending on how you look at it, is Team B. So we're going to go counterclockwise this time.
All righty.
So Team C, starting off with you, pick a number.
63.
63. Scrolling, my finger kind of hurts. Okay. 63 is a regular question from Carl. And wait till I say to start, and I'll start timing because we get officially 3 minutes per question for everyone to pop up. And this isn't a score question. This is just throw out your answers. It's a lightning round. Carl says, what team of people would you have work on the Superman reboot and why?
Bryan Singer. I really like Superman Returns. I think it's just ahead of its time. The way it should have been released is you get the Dark Knight that kind of like takes superheroes to another level, and then Watchmen, and then Kick-Ass, and then Superman Returns when you get that super icon.
Why don't you just bury your head in Leon's crotch?
Yeah. Recently, it was said that the Wachowski brothers.
And I will say anybody but the Wachowski brothers.
Really?
Here is who do I really want to make a Superman movie? Ron fucking Howard. If anybody understands
yeah.
Superman, America, here we go. I'm going to pull on your heartstrings. I'm going to show you superpowers. I'm not going to fuck around with being dark and bullshitty. Ron fucking Howard.
right on. I can agree with
by that measure, I want Trey Parker and Matt Stone. America! Fuck yeah!
Yeah, because Team America wasn't dark at all.
Dude,
Came from
they should do
Krypton.
the Captain
Shat
America
on
movie.
Lois Lane's chest. Yeah.
Is really? Was it? We're not even at a minute.
Oh, really?
Oh, we can move.
Anyone
I'm
else?
kind
Anyone
of
else?
confused about who's clamoring for a Superman movie right now.
I
am.
Every DC
Yeah.
fan on the face
I
of the
would
planet.
love to see another decent Superman movie. I just don't think when they do it, it will be.
You
That's
guys
all.
don't want to see Mark Millar's,
Here's my feeling
No.
about Superman.
No.
We don't want to see
In the
Superman.
future?
We want to see the villains treated right. And so I think when you think about
Good
the
point.
team,
Good point.
who's going to do that movie, you got to think about who's going to be risky enough and imaginative enough to go maybe away from Lex Luthor.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
we've
please.
discussed this before. Brainiac, what the fuck? The whole episode, the whole movie should be the first of two, like a straight up
Mitch's Pitlick,
cliffhanger.
bitch.
Oh, shut up!
I want to see
Gilbert
Alfonso.
Godfrey should totally
Maybe
play
if
him,
this
yes.
was a 76
Alfonso
Alfonso
Cuarón.
Cuarón,
Yes.
because of how
Yes.
he deviated from Harry Potter.
You know what?
I
You
think
know,
this
you know what?
guy.
As much as I'm all for Bryan Singer, and thank you, Jason, because I was so with you. But yeah, Alphonse Cuarón. That would
I
be
really
the-
thought you were going to say Alfonso Rivera as Superman.
It's not unusual.
The last son of Krypton, Carlton.
Next question.
Team B.
All right, let's go. Did I pick last time, Bo? You want to take this one?
Let's go with number 12.
Number 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The question from Zero. What was your favorite evil genius plot in comic books?
Okay, mine would be Ra's al Ghul in the Justice League story Tower of Babel, where he raided Batman's files and found out all the weaknesses of the Justice League and figured out how to take them down. He even figured out how to take Batman down by exhuming the body of his parents, which made him freak out to where he couldn't save the Justice League's ass.
That would upset me. I might not be able to save the Justice League if my dead bodies of my parents showed up on my doorstep.
Yes.
That's a good
that
one.
might be distressing.
Yeah, that's really that was Grant Morrison, right?
Oh, no, it was Mark Waid.
It was Mark Waid.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with, and I know this is kind of timely and fanboyish, but I'm gonna have to say Ozymandias with Watchmen. I still really think
Suck up.
Yeah, I know, but that I think that whole plot is. Oh, sorry. Have you not read the 20-year-old graphic novel? For those of you that are bitching, yeah, no. It was really cunning, and on one level you're kind of listening to his whole spiel and you're like, well, that kind of makes sense. I can't really disagree with
And
him.
let's be honest, we kind of wish somebody would do that.
Right.
For real.
Yeah, because we don't live in New York.
I've said this before, but in Doom Patrol, there's a book that one of the issues where the villains take a bus and power it with the bicycle that Dr. Albert Hoffman, the guy who invented LSD by accident, the bike he rode home from the day he accidentally took a heroic dose of LSD and was the first guy ever to trip balls. And they powered it with that because they felt like the whole world should know what it would be like to trip really hard. And I'd say that's my favorite diabolical plan of all time. I would do that if it was possible.
You have done that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
down.
tried.
I did that, and Jason had to save my life.
Okay, guys, it's time for the next round. Team A, the
I just want to
winners.
say Spider Jerusalem taking down the president. Go.
Okay, Team A, number
32.
I think we've already done that.
You did already do that.
33.
We already did that.
34.
We already did that.
Already did all those, yeah.
31.
What? Ah, 15.
All those?
Did 15 too.
What?
30.
30.
16.
If only you had kept going with the numbers, but it's too late now. 16, you said?
No, we already did 16.
Yeah, 16 was done.
16 was done.
But 15 was?
15
Fine.
was
Bo
15 was
pick
done
one.
as well.
What was the number that we should have
37?
It doesn't matter.
How come I did number one?
Okay, 34.
There's no more.
You already said 34.
35.
35 is a new question, and it's a trivia question.
Okay.
All right. The Avengers is the subject matter. Question number one.
Bo's gonna rock this
The
one.
easy question. The supergroup The Avengers begun with 5 members. Name at least 3 of the 5 members.
Ant-Man, Wasp, Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk.
Now you're just showing off.
He is indeed just showing off. And in fact, he has the issue where
I do, although it is a Marvel Masterworks. I could go and read it right now if I wish.
He stole it when Kirby's widow had her back turned.
medium question.
And then he jerked off over Jack Kirby's corpse.
Medium question. What supervillain was responsible for the Avengers meeting and deciding to become a team after battling him?
Loki.
Indeed, that is correct. Now for the hard question. Are you going to move on to the hard question and take the chance at throwing away all your points and suffering a punishment if you get it wrong?
Sure, why not?
We've already got a Dane Cook movie. How much worse could it be?
Oh, it gets worse.
Uh-oh.
What Avenger was not credited by name on the cover of Avengers #1?
The Wasp.
Yeah, that's good. Cool.
Is that going to be your answer?
That's my final answer.
Yeah, it's the Wasp. Yeah.
Suck it, everyone. Suck it long and suck it hard.
Yeehaw!
That was real
Kudos,
good.
Bo.
And you know why? Because the Wasp was a girl. And Avengers #1 came out in 1963, and they didn't have girls.
And what we've got for you this time is the first season box set of Tales from the Dark Side.
Oh, I used to love that show.
Loves Tales from the Dark Side.
Oh, that's the whole first season?
That's the whole first season.
Damn
Oh,
you.
God, I am erect right now. Bo, I owe you at least a handy for answering all those.
No, you're blowing me.
They're
the-
like, next game, these two are not on the same team. In fact, Bo only is going to be a team by himself, and he gets to only answer half the questions.
Bo, do you want my Wolverine mini-mates and my Flash sticker? Because you totally won that one.
Ooh, I'll take the Flash sticker. For sure.
It's yours, man.
Okay,
Sweet, I'll put it on
Team
my
B.
skateboard.
time for your...
All right.
And you know what I'm going to do for these other two teams? If the first one is a question from a fan, I'm going to give you a chance to roll again and go to another one because they're so far ahead. I want to give you all another chance to do it.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys, but y'all already have a lot of prizes. I want to be fair here. All right, no, it's their turn.
God damn, I have a Tales from the Dark Side the
Huh?
whole first season. That's fucking awesome.
Oh, counterclockwise. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Team
Take that,
C.
B.
What Team C? What do you
Number
want?
one. Has anybody done number one?
Take number
No one has done number one,
I'm going to do number one all over Grant later.
and it is a question from the Don. Do y'all want to keep the question from the Don or move on and try something else? Okay,
Number two.
give me a second. Number
Sorry,
two,
Don.
huh?
Oh, we're just apologizing to Don. We just want- we already did.
The Shogun of Spill?
We actually already answered number two, so
Number 2.
48.
Yeah, 48.
sorry, it's a question.
Xbox is still.
Death Metal Mike asks, I'm wondering if there are any recently released games you guys are into or want to get.
Actually, we were just talking about the upcoming Ghostbusters game.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because that one looks badass.
That
Yeah.
shit does look
Oh,
awesome.
dude, they're so totally coming out with a Watchmen Monopoly, and I'm all of it.
I'm actually, I still need to pick up Fallout 3. I haven't grabbed that one yet, but I heard it was just
Okay.
freaking epic.
As we've said, this is the guys. What's the name of the company?
Bethesda.
Bethesda Software, who did Elder Scrolls 4,
All the
Oblivion,
Elder Scrolls,
which
actually.
is every game, every time they put out a new one, is like, oh, now this is the best RPG video game ever made. And Elder Scrolls 4 is endless. It just goes on and on and on with just beauty and great writing and just endless. I mean, if
Voice
you
acting,
like playing D&D
yeah.
and you've always said, I don't really like RPG video games because they're just not really, there's just, even games like MMORPGs like World of Warcraft, they're too limited into set series of quests and stuff. This is like the anti-RPG for that stuff. This is the go anywhere, do anything, endless
third
amount of
one
detail to
was
your character.
Painful.
And the Fallout is that set in a post-apocalyptic
Yeah.
world, and I just don't have time to play Fallout at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to Fallout. Although I am still neck deep in Oblivion. I mean, I was playing Oblivion and somewhat.
Isn't that the title of your autobiography?
I was playing Oblivion.
No, I was playing it, and I ended up assassinating some guy who was like against the monarchy and everything, and then his wife comes up and tells me, and I'm totally bastardizing this, but his wife comes up and she's like, oh, by the way, he was involved in some vampire cult. You should go talk to these guys. And I went and talked to these other guys, and suddenly I'm hunting vampires. And then I fucked up when I was fighting one of these guys and actually became a vampire. So I have to run around at night now and like drink blood for sustenance.
And there's
my god,
there's whole new
Wait,
levels
wait.
of
Do you sparkle?
no, not those kind of
Oh,
games.
well,
No.
then I guess you're not a cool vampire.
No,
No,
this isn't
no
the
sparkling.
Velvet Underground game. This is actually
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't know.
It's,
I keep going back to
but-
Velvet Underground.
But
so.
yeah, Fallout 3. I haven't yet played that, but I hear it's just absolutely incredible. The previous two Fallout games were landmarks. Just
Diablo 3. You also mentioned
Diablo 3.
Yeah,
Grant and I were
that
talking
one.
about that. That probably won't be out till 2010 or something like that. After StarCraft
Maybe,
2.
maybe the next Duke Nukem.
You know what?
If
One
that ever comes out.
one,
Yeah,
one
right.
of my best friends is actually working on Duke Nukem 4, and he swears up and down that it is amazing. I don't believe him. I think he's a fucking liar.
He's as soon as he gets out of the hospital,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna talk.
But apparently, to all you non-believers, namely those of you who have voted Duke Nukem 4 as the vaporware of the year
Yeah.
on Wired Magazine
For the last decade.
decade, yeah. But apparently, Duke Nukem 4 is stunning.
I don't know what you people have against Duke Nukem. My God, it's like the next Led Zeppelin album. Come on.
Dude, the new Yahtzee is supposed to be awesome.
But what else? What
Wait, they make a Yahtzee video game?
God of War 3?
StarCraft.
Question is
StarCraft
out
2?
of time.
Okay, we're done.
Lightning round is
And
over for that
Frogger-
turn. It's
Frogger
time for
4D.
Team B to pick a number. Take their chances.
I'm gonna go with number 9.
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 9.
Challenge. This challenge,
Okay,
the
how does that work?
second one we've done so far in the game. This is one of these ones where you have to actually take a challenge, and once again, if you do it to everyone's success, you get a full 20 points added on, which is a big prize, which is like getting a trivia all the way through, and you get a special little prize here. So the challenge is called the Rich Little Challenge. You're gonna
Suck it, Trebek. Suck it long and suck
now. I was gonna say pick a person first, and then pick a number, and it'll tell you whether or not who it is you have to do an impression of, because this is an impressions game, and it doesn't have to be great. It just has to be funny.
Yeah.
Okay?
Somebody actually, Leon, I'm looking at you, told Corey about the impression I did of Corey. And he recently called me out on that, said, I heard you had a good impression of me.
That never goes well.
You know, but the funny thing was,
You guys better not tell co-host anything about his impression.
to be fair,
well-
no one has ever really had a good impression of Corey.
That's good.
when I did like do your impression of Corey for him, unfortunately in front of a group of people, even he had to admit that it pegged him.
Could you just grab the nearest young white girl and start making out with her?
No, Corey was like, he came over, it was like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, one of the first things, he sits down on my couch and he's all, so I hear you got a good impression of me. And I was like, shit, I just got totally waylaid, didn't I? I was like, for a second, I'm like, what? What? No, what? Oh, Leon said what? Really?
For future reference, Jason, the only answer to that question is no. What the fuck are you talking about?
Guys, pick a question number between 1 and 10. One of those is an automatic win. You don't even have to do an impression, but I'm not telling you which one, obviously. So pick a number between 1 and 10, and then y'all can pick
7.
which one. 7 is not the free
Yeah,
win.
I think so.
But what your impression choice is, you must do an impression of any other member of Spill or LEOG for at least 30 seconds.
Fuck, I'm doomed.
Yes, you
I
are.
might as well have just said Bo.
All right. Bo the drummer hasn't been here long enough, perhaps, to do this. Is it all right if I take this one?
Sure, as long as it's something like, "Ha ha, fuckers! I win! I am the most sarcastic asshole there could possibly be. It is right here. It is me. Look at me."
Well, I know.
I know
mean,
that's not 30 seconds. yet. That's not 30 seconds
Cyrus,
yet.
we gotta admit
That was a great
that
Cyrus.
is the best goddamn grant I've ever heard. It was eerie.
Okay, guys, what's the verdict?
All right,
Everybody's-
I'm going to go ahead and take it. Is that
Oh,
it?
I think that gets the. I gotta hand it to him. That was beautiful.
But if Leon wants to do
If
one,
Leon wants to do one, go ahead.
Extra
You know
points?
what? I'm not going to give extra points, but I'll give you 2 prizes.
Okay, fine.
yeah,
If you-
let's.
Yes, I will do my Bo impression.
No,
When
Jesus Christ.
on the
really?
early
You both
Leogs,
could have had.
when Bo has had a little too much to drink
Oh, this should be good.
early on.
Poor Bo.
Let me prepare. Clear the mechanism.
This is like getting fucked in the ass once and then having somebody like take all the
No,
lube
no,
out
no,
and do it
no,
again.
no. Shh, shh, shh. The point I was trying to make here is that when he first became Bruce Wayne, it was all about revenge, and then later, can I have the floor? Can I talk first, please? Hey, is my 30 seconds up? Because I don't want to keep going with this. I feel like I made my point. No. Shush. Fine, whatever.
Ebony black bastard.
End scene.
You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to do something, and you're not going to get any points for this, but Bo, damn it, if you want to take a moment to do an impression of Leon or Bo the drummer, I'll give it to
The
you.
only thing I have to say is Chocolate Bear, that was beautiful.
And I love you too.
I know it only results from love.
There was a lot of love in that. You had to know that.
That was so epic because you got both ends of the bow spectrum.
It's
just
true.
awesome.
You did. You got my. Wait a minute. I have a serious point. And
you got
what the? Shut up, everybody! I'm talking.
the melancholy after quasi drunk bow. It was just beautiful. It was epic. That was epic.
Oh, I'm not quasi drunk.
Okay, guys.
I got laughed that hard all the time.
Here we go. Got a copy of the new Guy Ritchie film, Rock and Rolla, which I actually didn't like, but everyone keeps telling me I'm full of shit. And then the new Image Sampler, which is like the first issues of several of their big popular books right now.
All of them
like
drawn
The
by
Walking
Rob
Dead,
Liefeld.
Girls, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
And y'all get another 20 points, which puts you in a very close second to Team A, whose turn it is now to wreak a horrible revenge. Remember,
13.
you get 2 chances.
13. We will do unlucky 13.
13 is a question from Tits McGee, or you can pass that up for another chance
Well,
if you
we'll
want.
pass. Let's do 40.
40 is a question from 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. And by the way, I love your username.
I gotta say, I'm very fond of it myself.
In fact, we kind of talked about this already, but they say, are you wondering if you guys have watched the new X-Men cartoon, Wolverine and the X-Men, and what did you think of it?
Oh, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I love that show. I really was surprised that it has, I liked the original X-Men cartoon they did in the 90s. So, yeah, it's a decent show. It's fun. It's not great, but I certainly kept watching it, enjoying it. And this has some similarities to that, except it's much better.
Well, the thing is, they've taken the Spectacular Spider-Man formula, where they've taken the X-Men from the comics that existed. They've taken the X-Men from the 90s cartoon. They've taken the X-Men from Ultimate X-Men, the movie X-Men, and X-Men Evolution, and distilled what's best about each one of those properties and put it all in one cartoon.
Yeah.
That is a badass formula. It totally worked on Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And so far, it's working on Wolverine and the X-Men. I think here in the U.S., they've only aired, as we were discussing, 4 or 5 episodes, and so far they're really good. I mean, they're already hinting at the whole Cyclops White Queen relationship. They've introduced the Shadow King, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. They've got some shades of Days of Future Past.
Right. Worst super villain group name.
right. But yeah, it's and for you comic book.
No. Bo is so right, because as much as Magneto tries to say like, no,
do you
I
think
just
we should
offer
call us
an
the,
alternate point of view. It's like, yeah, but evil's in the title of your group.
Do you think we should call us the Brotherhood of Misunderstood Mutants? The group of mutants seeking social justice? No, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. It's going to be.
They'll know what I mean. It's ironic.
Thank you, Magneto.
But it's got a great,
killing us.
a great
Magneto's always
assortment.
been sort of well, no, I'm the Malcolm X alternative. It's like even Malcolm X didn't refer to himself as evil.
Right.
Exactly.
Or violent.
It was black Muslims, not evil Muslims.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got a
Even
great
the
representation.
Taliban doesn't do that.
We're the evil Taliban.
Yeah, they're the base. It's not a evil motherfuckers. You guys are all good. Wait a minute. Are we doing a motorcycle gang or a political group?
They've got a great representation of Shadowcat, of Iceman. They've even got some of the more obscure characters like Domino.
Oh, yeah.
And
Said Shadowcat. That's funny.
Yeah, is she
Kitty
still, I thought she
Pride.
actually settled on Shadow.
Oh, excuse me.
She did worst name.
Excuse me, a Sprite.
Yeah, I was going to say
Sorry.
Sprite and Ariel
none
or
of her
Shadow.
names
Ariel.
are any good.
But that's
Yeah.
kind of a running joke in the X-Men
Yeah.
is that she sucks at picking superhero names. So,
It's like,
Yeah.
just call yourself Kitty Pride. Just-
guys, it's time. Next one.
27.
Next round. 27.
Decisive. I like that.
That's how I do
He was planning on it. It's a question from Villain in a
28.
Suit. Huh?
28.
Trivia!
Finally.
Captain America is your subject matter.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Greg says, "Fuck! I was totally hoping for an Alpha Flight category because I know dick about comics."
I'm sorry, did I say Captain America? I meant George Clinton. No, I'm kidding. That's not the question. It's Captain America.
How many colors does George Clinton have in his hair?
It's a trick question. He has all of them. All right, easy. What turned Steve Rogers from a weakling to the brawny Captain America?
Secret formula or the formula?
The Super Soldier Force.
Yeah.
The Super Soldier formula
Man,
is
you guys
correct.
barely got that one.
I was gonna say yours
Serum, I
is
believe.
squeaking by.
It is Super Soldier Serum, but
It's I'll
None of you said Sarah. No, don't. Oh, come on, me.
no. It's pretty cut. There's only two answers to that. And I'm not going to tell you what the other one was.
Yeah.
You
All
skated
right.
in.
Medium. What happened to the creator of the Super Soldier Serum immediately after the creation of Captain America?
And what was his name?
No, I'm not asking what his name
Oh,
was.
fine.
Just what happened to him right
He
after
was
Captain
killed
America?
Immediately.
He was killed immediately. That is
What
true.
happened to him right after?
What
I
is
was
it?
looking for he was assassinated
What's
by
his
a
name?
Nazi
Wait,
spy. but-
he fucking went to Taco Bell. Wait. What happened to him directly
Come on, guys,
afterwards?
they're in a distant third.
It's like he went to see.
He retired.
Yeah.
And went to Orlando with the rest of the Jews.
Hey, are you gonna answer the hard question?
All right, are y'all gonna? Do you want to go to the hard question, or you just want to leave it with the 20 points you got?
Wait, we get 20 points?
Do
Here's
it.
the thing is, oh no, I'm sorry, you don't have 20 points now. You have 10 points.
Go for
If
it, you
get to the-
powerless
If you get
bitches.
the hard question right, you'll get 20 points, and you get another prize.
Y'all ain't
if
got
you get
shit.
it wrong, you lose all
ain't
the
got
points from
shit.
this question, like just those extra 10 points, and you get a punishment.
Go for it.
Let's
Do
go
it.
for
Do
man.
it. Yeah.
Going for it? All right.
We ain't gonna win.
Damn straight you're not.
Another Captain America used the Super Soldier Serum on himself, but it drove him insane because he was missing what important component in the process?
Oh.
Yeah, the rest of us know it because we were all paying attention during the Captain America episode.
Yeah, because we all paid attention during LEOG 16.
Greg was prowling around. Because while Greg was prowling around, fucking every tale that he could see, we were reading comic books.
Yeah, that paid
Hey,
off.
who's the loser now, Greg? Oh, wait, it's us.
You must be kidding asking me.
I am.
Come on now.
Do you like heart? Is it cheesy like that?
Did he lack heart? Is that what you said?
He
Didn't have the gumption.
He was a member of Slytherin and not Gryffindor.
Yeah, he didn't have a.
He
Wait.
hatred for
Okay, wait. Can I guess if you're gonna bullshit around?
These guys are taking it all seriously now.
The Padawan
Did you know?
had a better guess.
Well, go with the better guess. I was gonna say
It
a
was
brain.
electrolytes? Is
but-
that what you said? You needed more electrolytes?
Try and talk into the microphone, guys.
he didn't have a ShamWow.
Look, one of you dipshits say something.
A nervous
Say
system.
whatever you're gonna say.
There's like an electrical charge to the Super Soldier Serum. I don't know.
You're fucking retarded,
Nope.
Padawan.
Jason, you want to tell the
No, no.
answer? Who wants to tell the answer
Greg,
what it
what was
is to
your-
them?
your guess?
It did not
Vita
have
rays.
it did not have Vita rays.
Vita rays.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to get technical, Padawan was not far off.
But it wasn't the answer.
But it was not the
They're
answer.
very specific in the
Oh,
book.
and
of what
by
they
the way,
want.
the name of the scientist, Dr. Reichard.
Nice one.
And I think they sell it through Herbalife. So
I was gonna say it
Oh,
wasn't
no.
that hard
You-
to find.
Dude, if you stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, you can totally get Vita rays.
Punishment
Oh,
time. Pick a number between 2 and 8.
Soggy biscuit time.
Number
8?
2 and 8. It's punishment time.
5.
Okay, pick one of your members. Doesn't matter which one.
Greg.
I'll take it. I'll do it.
Padawan.
Jason
yes,
F. wants
Padawan, you do it.
Let the boy choose.
Let the
I'll do
boy
it.
try.
This one, I expect an honest answer, or you will suffer much worse.
Shit.
It's a question you don't want to answer, and we want to hear something that we all agree. Okay, that's a good answer. And the question is, what is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Which of the Spill members have you masturbated to?
Right this moment would be the most embarrassing thing to have ever happened to.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Don't prompt him and take your hand off his leg, Bo.
The was it the time I caught you pleasuring yourself looking at Jim Nazi's pictures?
It was, yes.
No.
No.
Like I said, dig deep, man. Come on. Nobody from your high school listens to this.
Oh shit!
Only all my friends, but whatever. They know this story.
Can we have
Talking to the mic, Jason.
Okay, we lied. 3 people from your high school listen to this. Go ahead.
Shit. Embarrassing. Okay, how about this? 2 or 3 chicks I asked out all were like, hey, I'm gay, so... And then, yeah, there's
What, the
that.
girls told you they were gay?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Like, to your face, you were there and you said, you
I
asked
was like,
them
y'all
out.
are bullshitting me.
Well,
Like,
you're gonna
2
have to
weeks
give
later,
us-
They have girlfriends. Like, God damn it, my luck's terrible.
No, I want to hear I want you to hear the play-by-play on this, actually. I want to actually hear how this happened.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell me what happened.
Never
Absolutely.
had mentioned gay
Yeah.
girls to Cyrus.
what was the game? What was the line you came at with them?
Yeah, what did you do to ask him out? What'd you say?
Like, hey, you want to go out, just the 2 of us sometime, go see a movie or something? And she's like, yeah, I think you, turns out I'm gay. And I was like,
Turns out I'm gay. You know what? I just figured something out.
Yeah.
This happened multiple times.
Padawan was like, "Will you help me move this couch into my van? Will you help me move this couch?" And he had Tom Petty's American Girl playing on the radio. And, "Will you help me move this couch into my van?"
Now it was Team B that got the Silence of the Lambs action figures. So. Guys, that was his answer. Can we get a kazoo response here?
I don't speak kazoo, really. What does that mean?
I'm going to say yes. Oh, he totally came through on that.
Okay, I think
I'll
he
be
did
honest
too.
with you.
All right, we're good.
It would have been a much more embarrassing if they would have said, "I thought you were gay."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been even worse.
But true.
But we weren't asking him to make up a story to tell something that actually happened. So
I kind of feel like he did, though.
he was on the spot. We'll give him a break.
Padawan, just know that you have much more embarrassing stories ahead of you.
Yes, you do.
thank you.
It always gets worse.
Like I could probably go out on a limb here and be safe in assuming that we all have stories so embarrassing we wouldn't even dream of telling them.
Leon, it's a miniature episode. We're not going to go into your embarrassing stories.
yeah, that'll be a whole episode of Leog and Cyrus's embarrassing memories.
To be fair, he looked like a she.
The 6-hour
she had a
miniseries. Well, I say she, but it's really hard to define once you get to a certain level of surgery. Okay, so it is Team B's turn to
Team B.
pick a number.
70.
Ooh, that's a good number.
That number's
know why.
gay.
It's a question from Darth Siskel.
Darth Siskel. Love it.
Skip?
27. Fuck.
Hold on. No, that was not done. But it's a question from Villain in a Suit, which was, what were your thoughts about the end of Secret Invasion and the new crossover Dark Reign? Which we've talked about to some extent.
Yeah, we
but-
have. We've talked about that.
Well, that's too bad. You don't get another chance. So.
Yeah, we have
Really?
treaded
Yeah.
this. Well, we've treaded this.
Or we
Jerry
could go back
pointed
and
out.
answer that question, the first one that
yeah,
you
let's
had,
go back
but
to the other one because we've beat that into the ground.
What was the
And
number?
by the way, if you do want the short form answer, they both kind of suck. So
What was the first number? Do you remember?
70.
No,
Yeah,
70. That was it.
You guys don't want to talk more about Namor? Huh?
All right. Darth Siskel said, "Who or what in movies or comics is your favorite interpretation of the devil?" Good question, I thought.
Okay.
I actually like a lot of the stuff in the Son of Satan Essential Collection that Cyrus got me for Christmas. I mean, they've got that creepy horned Satan that looks, vaguely goat-like. All sorts of interpretations like that where, it's just very classic and really unsettling, kind of Devil's Reign, race with the devil type stuff.
Cool.
Well, I think in our last episode, we mentioned just in very passing a great representation of the devil, Angel Heart.
Yes.
I
Robert De Niro.
love.
Stole my goddamn answer.
I know. My answer too, damn it.
Lou Cipher.
And Louis
Yes,
Cypher.
Louis
Yeah,
Cypher.
yeah.
With his creepy long fingernails.
Oh, that
Oh
scene
my
where he's
God.
eating an egg
Yes,
is
yes,
like
he's like,
so
oh,
awesome. Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
It was disgusting. Yeah.
All right. Well, then a different answer. which I was going to say Peter Cook in the original Bedazzled, but he was more of an angel.
See, I totally knew that you were going to go that way.
But I can't go that way because he's not the devil.
That's true.
So my devil is going to be Al
I
Pacino.
knew you were going to do that.
Really?
God damn it.
No, because you said that. You've said that before.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
I knew that you were going to do that. So
Really?
Which devil do you think is better, Al Pacino's or De Niro's?
Pacino is the one that sticks with me. With the whole... You got to admit, the 20th century was all mine.
Yeah.
And at that moment he says that line, you're like,
Yeah.
God damn it, you're right, dude. Devil's advocate, yeah.
Yes.
20th century totally belongs to Satan.
When
And
he's
like,
on his subway,
God is an absentee landlord.
Yeah.
It's like, he has so many lines in that movie, you go like, shit, you're convincing me.
Well,
you're
that's
right
the whole
on the
thing. It's
money.
like he is right. They just write in this whole thing at the end, like, no, but he's evil.
Joe
and he wants
Quesada,
it back.
Brand New Day.
There's a I cannot remember the name of it, but there's a Fellini film in which every time the devil is referenced, he is posited as this little girl playing with a ball in the background, and it is the eeriest fucking shit I have ever fucking seen.
That is kind of eerie.
It's just wrong because it's just this juxtaposition of this ultimate evil with this ultimate innocence. Barring that, comics, I believe on the Garth Ennis run of Hellblazer, the First of the Fallen, awesome definition of the devil, but like some of the devils that are incorporated into that myth, especially when Astra supposedly comes back and she's like this angelic-looking child with like the universe stars in her eyes and no arm. Yeah, fuck me. That's just scary.
If anyone else, then it's quick answers because we're out of time on this one.
Satan
Jason F., if you
Pillars,
want something to go
and
ahead.
what he does to the
Hellblazer
devil and
because,
preacher.
like, I didn't like the Constantine movie, but I really like Peter Stormare's Lucifer.
I did like Peter Stormare's Lucifer as well. He's a good choice for that as well. Now, what about Dave Grohl in the Tenacious D video? Come on, let's hand it to him.
Loved it.
Gary Coleman and Dirty Work.
Hellblazer.
All right.
Mays
17.
We already did something, did we? Maybe not.
Whatever, 70.
17's question from Alec.
Nice, guys.
Do you want to take a question from Alec or move on to...
Yeah.
We'll bounce 18.
18 is a challenge.
All right.
All right, this one is called Who Gets to Draw the Next Big Crappy Comics Event?
Oh, me.
Come on, man. I mean, you know.
All right, this one is for 20 points. Okay, and then once again, it's going to get judged by everybody whether or not it's worth those points, and they get a prize. All right, so one of you two gets to grab whichever one of you thinks you're the most more artistically capable of it in the sense of drawing. Grabs the pencil and the big sheet of paper. You're going to give me a number, and I'm going to whisper to you what the event is that you're going to draw. Okay? And the other person, we're going to give you, let's say, whatever you think is reasonable. What do you guys think is reasonable for amount of time to sketch
30
something?
seconds.
Half an hour.
No. This isn't like where they get to guess throughout shit because there's a limited amount of events, and that wouldn't work. They're going to draw something, get that much time, and then they hand it to them, and the other person throws out their guess at what it is they're drawing. You can't draw any letters or words or anything like that directly corresponds to words to translate it. It just has to be imagery of some sort.
Oh,
Okay.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Longer than
it's
30
crossover,
seconds, I
then
think.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1
Are
minute?
you better at drawing or guessing?
We need to take
I'll
a picture
draw.
of the end of the
Alright.
picture.
At the
and
end of
post
this,
it.
I will be taking a picture of this
Yeah.
and posting it on the site so you guys can
Yes,
see
so
the
we can
picture.
judge, please.
Yes, don't worry about that. That will definitely be done. Because otherwise, it's something that doesn't work at all.
Is one of these numbers a miss? So we don't have to
None of these numbers is a miss on this one.
Let's go ahead and
So-
say 1.5 minutes.
Okay, so I don't know which one of you is drawing, which one's doing it, but
I'm drawing.
grab your-
I'm drawing.
All right, so tell me your number.
5.
Okay. Okay, come here. I'm now whispering to Jason.
Secret invasion.
He's whispering in the mic. And
Whoa. Are these crossovers that have
The word
happened, or
is
crossovers
flaming.
that are going
The word is flaming.
down? Well, yeah, I know.
No, these are events, Marvel events, like not Marvel or DC or whatever. You know, events, like big crossover things that happen
World
with
War
all
Hulk.
multiple characters.
Well, that's the question I'm asking.
It's not.
These are things that have happened. They're not things that we have to make. That
No, these are things that like people refer to by the name of the major event that's happened. Like, I'll just throw out here, it's not Secret Invasion, but that's the name of a major event.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are these all crossovers?
Invasion.
Not like Marvel, DC. No, I mean crossover in the sense that they're
I know.
crossing over various comics.
Yes. Is it both Marvel and DC?
It might be Marvel, it might be DC. It is not a Marvel DC crossover, as I just said.
Drawing, by the way.
I just said that.
I get that.
Okay.
I realize
Jason
that
is
it doesn't
drawing
have to deal with DC and
Ignorance.
Marvel.
Sorry, so you checking the time at all?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
But you're not making what
On the
I'm trying to
paper.
make clear is
The ink.
these are
It's not quite
crossovers
dry,
that
it's
have
bleeding.
happened. These are major
Leon-
events in the
Oh yeah, these aren't
Marvel
alternate
universe
You're familiar
and
with
the
how
DC
how to
universe
draw.
that
Then why
have
don't you get a
happened.
play-by-play?
or
Leon?
the DC universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. These aren't these aren't
Oh, you know,
Elseworlds.
There's
Gonna
never been
play-by-play?
at one point that I have thought that this was like Batman versus Wolverine.
No, okay.
I got you on
and it's
that.
not Elseworlds.
When I
it's
say crossovers,
Oh,
I
Oh,
mean
for the love of Christ!
titles with
You
like
know what I'm talking about, for God's sake.
I-
When I said Secret Invasion, I don't know how much clearer I could have been than that.
This is like wrestling. When one of the guys is cheating and his tag team partner is distracting the ref away from watching what's
And
going on.
this is what's happening, because I know it's been more than 30 seconds. But you
Yes.
know what? I say give him a little more time. That's all.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Are you ready now? Ready now. All right, let's go. Here you go. You get 10 seconds to guess. Are you ready for a count? Go for the count, Bo.
10,
I love that.
9,
Identity Crisis.
7.
Let me take a look at it.
6. 5.
God damn it, it was Identity Crisis.
Who is a motherfucker? Yeah!
I don't know how he got it from that, but there it is.
Because I am a comic book god. Fucking god.
And he's proud.
And Leon is looking at it the same way that my
With
kitten would
admiration.
look at me if I asked her to describe astrophysics.
Yeah, Leon looks with disgust.
I don't understand.
It's
does not
obviously Identity Crisis.
You're gonna post that shit.
There's a rape, and then there's Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman being very
When
sad.
you guys see this picture, I guess you'll see it probably.
Bow before my powers, you
this
little
picture
bitches.
is this picture. Is,
I would note that Jason is best friends with a magician.
I gotta no. Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
Okay,
And Leon, I am best friends with a motherfucker who knows a lot about comics, and yet he did
was
not
pretty
get that
awesome.
clue. How'd that happen?
okay. So yeah,
Superman, Wonder Woman.
there's an
Rape.
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all looking sad, and then someone who has a Dr. Light helmet
Yes.
raping a woman.
There are JLA members,
He's happy.
and then there's somebody having dirty, dirty, wrong sex. It's very easy to see.
Okay, guys.
So yeah, there you
Doesn't
go.
matter. What do we get?
We're running low on the prizes, but you get a copy of Hard Candy, the DVD. with
Speaking
Ellen
of rape,
Page. Speaking of rape.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I love this movie too. It's a fantastic little. It's not horror. It's a psychological
Yes, it
thriller,
is.
and it's really awesome. I don't know who I'm handing this. to.
yeah, give it to Bo. Give it to Bo.
You couldn't afford the Dr. Light Mega Clicks? Come on.
No, not after the other 6 mega clicks. No. All right. It's time for team counterclockwise. C, give me a number, a fancy number.
59.
Okay,
Of course, 59.
that was the obvious choice. Who wouldn't have said 59? 59 is challenge.
Oh, we actually did a challenge.
This one is for 20 points, and once again, it's like
act out something again that went well the first time.
this one's called Strongly Kept Secrets.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna hate this one so much.
Grant's
You're just gonna
gay.
hate
I get 10 points.
This one's hard. Okay, y'all have to pick your okay, you have to pick your strongest member.
Like physically?
Physically strongest member.
Oh, let's see. Who could that be?
It's me, right? It's me.
What do you mean? The member that's attached to their body?
Greg,
Physically
you're going to have
strongest
to
member.
beat the crap out of Greg.
Given that
Padawan.
Padawan
Okay.
and I.
Except
both
you
are
have to remember
98-pound
one thing.
weaklings,
You'll-
I'm gonna go with Greg.
Okay, all right. Physically strongest member. Now, somebody else from one of the other teams has to pick whoever's the strongest out of them.
Oh, God.
Who's the physically strongest person to take him on? Come on.
For what?
Come on. Just say it.
And
Who's
you
the
like
strongest?
wrestling.
I'll pick Bo.
Bo?
I'll tear down that bitch.
All right.
Let's go with Bo.
Here's what's going to happen.
I meant my Bo.
These two are... Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know. Who's going? Which one of you two? I'll tell you what it is. It's arm wrestling, except the thing is, the rest of his team, while they're arm wrestling, have to answer who are the superheroes to the secret identities I call out. When they get one wrong, the round ends no matter what, or the round ends if one of them wins at the arm
Yeah,
wrestling.
no. Well, I'll take this. I pit my Bo against it.
All right.
Really?
All right.
Okay. How
So wait,
fun.
I don't understand. So who's calling out the secret
So
identity?
I guess set up the chair right in front of you there or something, so you can get on the floor and get the chair there. I will be calling out the secret identities,
Who's going to be saying?
and you two, Jason F. and Grant, are the ones who will have to be giving the answers to the superheroes that these.
And
secret
if you're still
identities are.
listening, yes, there is some crazy shit going on.
There's a lot of choices going on here, and I will be throwing them out at you. Some of they're hard. So some of these are hard, and I'm going to give you 2 passes. 2 of these guys, you can say, okay, pass. But after that, no more passes.
What's the time limit?
There is. It's the time limit is just when either one of these guys win, or all these, or I go through all these things.
Yeah. I like it how Bo has set up the chair where he can't lose.
I was going to say that was pretty clever. I wish we had a video camera for this one. I really do. So we're gonna have Leon quietly talking in the mic about how the arm wrestling match is going, while I'm reading out the questions and they're giving the answers.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, quick, man.
Greg
Seriously,
already
you guys
offered
have all these
Okay.
experts on every
Okay.
other team.
Not yet. Don't
Bo.
start till I tell
And
you.
we're the
Don't start
news.
till I tell you.
All right.
Bo the
Okay.
drummer, have you ever seen Over the Top?
Yeah, this has
Do the
all
Lincoln
that-
Hawk
wrist,
move.
Greg.
Without
Lock your wrist.
Custody battle. And
All right. 3.
All right. The 2 Titans are
2,
squared off,
1, go.
and it's go.
Clark Kent.
And- all right.
Superman.
All right,
Dick Grayson.
Greg is in
Robin.
the lead, but Bo's
Steve
going to come back.
Rogers.
Bo is pulling up.
Captain
He's going to
America.
pull up. He's
Eric
He's not
Draven.
going down.
Pass.
It's over. Greg wins. The team wins their prize. There we go. Yes. Don't worry, Bo. Honestly, don't worry. He regularly humiliates all of us with how much better he is at everything he does than us.
What was the last one you said? What
Yeah,
was it?
Eric
That's
Draven.
right,
They never
James.
got that right.
They got it. Well, it didn't finish. The whole thing was whether they get to the end of the questions or
Hey,
whether
man, you
the
asked
one
them and
was
they
left.
never answered.
Hey, man, give Greg a break. He finally got to win one for this.
By the way, what were the identity questions?
Oh, you want to go through those? Okay. It was Eric Draven, which was
The Crow,
Barry Allen,
The Flash,
Bruce Banner,
The Hulk,
Tony Stark,
Iron Man,
Selena Kyle,
Catwoman,
Bobby Drake,
Iceman,
Diana Prince,
Wonder Woman,
Ben Grimm,
The Thing,
Don Blake,
The Thor,
Edward Nigma,
The Riddler,
Barbara Gordon,
Batgirl,
or the Oracle would have been acceptable. Lamont Cranston,
The Shadow,
Shadow,
Peter Parker,
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
Arthur Curry,
Aquaman,
Jean Paul Valley,
Azrael.
Azrael,
Oliver Queen,
Green
Green
Arrow,
Arrow.
Boston Brand,
Dead
Dead
Man,
Man.
Ralph Dibney,
The Elongated Man,
Jason Blood,
Demon.
the Demon, Etrigan,
Johnny Storm,
Human
Human
Torch,
Torch,
Jean Grey,
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
Kyle Rayner,
Green Lantern,
Green Lantern 3,
Linda Danvers,
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Supergirl.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
right.
wait, yeah,
She's
Linda Danvers.
Carol Danvers, Linda
Yeah.
Danvers.
Mhm, that was the one I was
Seriously,
hoping to
is there
trip
one you
somebody
guys-
up
Yeah,
on.
good question.
Harvey Dent,
Two-Face,
Matt Murdock,
Daredevil,
Aurora Monroe,
Storm,
James Howlett,
Wolverine.
Wolverine,
Billy Batson,
Shazam.
Shazam.
Oh, no, he is
No.
not. Fucking Captain Marvel,
I
baby.
would say Shazam to distinguish him from the other Captain Marvel.
Don't give me that.
That is the reason I
He
did
is
it.
Captain Marvel, bitch. There ain't no
I gotta
fucking
agree
doubt.
with Bo on this one.
Dude,
I know where you're coming from, but strictly speaking, from a trivia point of view, the answer is Captain Marvel and not Shazam. You know it's true. Come on. Besides, there's no points at stake. Al Simmons,
the Atom.
The
Golden
Spawn.
Age Atom.
Spawn,
Oh, that's right.
Carol Danvers,
Al Pratt?
Carol Danvers is Ms. Marvel.
Marvel.
or Binary,
Or
Warbird.
Binary or Warbird.
Johnny Blaze,
Ghost
Johnny
Rider.
Blaze go the original Ghost Rider.
Nathan Christopher Charles Summers,
Cable.
Cable. Yeah.
Alec Holland,
Swamp Thing.
Clint Barton.
Hawkeye.
Hank Pym.
Yellow Jacket.
Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket,
anyone
Giant Man,
recently the
or
Wasp.
Goliath.
18 answers. Norrin Rad.
Silver
Norrin
Surfer.
Rad is Silver Surfer.
Richard Ryder.
Nova.
Nova.
And the last one, Walter Joseph Kovacs.
That would be Rorschach.
Yes, it's Rorschach.
Clips the cord.
So you guys get a prize and the 20 points.
We get a prize?
You get the prize and the 20 points. Is the last prize, so it's not as great as the other ones. I'm sorry about that. But you might know someone who's got a kid you give this to. This is the Kids Draw Big Book of Everything manga by Christopher Hall.
That goes to you, Greg, for winning the arm wrestling.
Grant with no kids.
Jesus
Grant
Christ.
with no kids.
All-
and
all-
Padawan, who is a kid.
Also known as
Hey, you draw big pictures. there,
Kids
Greg.
Draw Everything That Is Bad About Comic Books Today.
Could you at least give him a Big Chief tablet to go with that?
You get a pack of big
Okay, guys. Now what we're going to do now is we are going to go through the remaining hard questions real quick for 10 points apiece, so we
right.
can see who gets the gold box, and then
Lightning
that'll be it. That'll be the end.
Yeah, wonder who's going to win next.
Okay.
Well, how are we going to score it? I mean, whoever answers first, or
We are going to go with whoever raises their hand first, not yells out the answer, and I
What's
will
the
point
point
to
rundown?
them. It's 10 points per correct answer.
right.
Oh, who's got the most points? Team A has 80 points. Team B has 50 points, and Team C has 40 points.
Damn.
So
Is
it's
there a penalty if you get it wrong when you raise your hand?
No penalty if you get it wrong. It just moves to the next person to raise their hand after that. No pre-raising your hand. If I see you raise it before I'm done with the question,
how many questions are we going to do?
I don't even know. We'll see how many I got left.
All right,
I don't
let's
even know. Number one, who disputes Stan Lee Ditko's claim for creating Spider-Man and claims the idea originated with him and Joe Simon? Jason.
Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby is correct. That is 10 more points
wow,
for
you
Team
guys
A,
needed
who
that.
seem to be fucking dominating everything in the universe. Do me a favor, guys. Don't talk to my girlfriend.
Yeah, because this
Why?
is totally.
Because if we impress her with her comics knowledge, she won't want to fuck you anymore?
Yeah,
What are you talking-
Mary drops her pants at the mention of Jack Kirby.
I know. I'd buy her a dinner with Denny's with both of us.
Of the 3 books that Ash must pick up from the shrine in the forest in Army of Darkness, which one bites him?
Book of the Day.
Grant. What is it?
Book of the
No,
Day.
not the name. Which one of the 3 books? And the table. The first, second, or third one is the one that bites
The
him.
second
that would
one.
be that's a.
First one.
Wait.
Yeah, it's the first book, isn't
It
it?
was the second one.
Second one.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd say that one only had one answer. I wasn't moving to the next person. Sorry. John Cleese left Monty Python's Flying Circus TV show at the end of what season?
The 4th.
Sorry, he had his hand up first, actually.
fourth.
And you yelled out your answer.
The 4th.
No, it was not the 4th. Second chance, go.
The third.
It was the 3rd. You are correct. That is 10 points.
Really?
for-
Left after the 3rd season?
Man, Bo, I banked on you.
This is a really hard one, and the subject was Big Trouble in Little China. It says Dennis Dunn, who played Wang Chi, and Victor Wong, who played Egg Shen, worked together in which other John Carpenter film other than Big Trouble in Little China? And Jason, who's the only person who probably plausibly could have had an
Prince
answer
of
to this.
Darkness.
That is correct. It was Prince of Darkness. God, I'm going to have to make questions for the next one that are specifically designed for them not to know what the answers are.
Do
Well,
Lost,
no,
'cause
wait,
obviously
wait.
neither
Yeah,
one watches Lost.
Rule. League members who have been in this trivia contest must work with new league members
Yes.
in the following trivia contest.
Yes.
Indeed, it will be split up in the next one. But guys, that is
Because obviously Jason and I just do badass.
honestly, and that is the last question I got, which
Last question.
actually wraps.
Wait, isn't that? Wait, what was this? What is the superhero equivalent of what Jason and Bo just did to us?
What's the su-
Wonder
Dr.
Twins.
Light?
Being raped, made to forget about it, and being raped again.
Yeah, I mean.
Speaking of
that's what
identity
it
crisis.
feels like. I feel like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. And next time, I promise I'll throw some sports questions in there.
Thank you.
As a bone to me.
I mean, what sport is played with the ball? All except any one of 17 answers.
What sport-
Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Well, no. What sport did Superman lose at very publicly?
Oh, I have no idea.
Soccer, because Americans can't play soccer.
Yeah, boxing when he fought Muhammad Ali.
Oh, that's right.
They had
Yeah,
Superman lose to Muhammad Ali?
Dude, you
Hell
cannot
yeah.
beat Muhammad Ali.
No, he
I'm
didn't
sorry.
have. Whoa! He didn't have superpowers. Come on.
He had his powers taken away.
Yeah, no,
Well, anybody
he
could
played
kick
in
his
a
ass,
Red
yeah.
Sun. Yeah, I mean, it's like, dude.
I could kick Superman's ass then. When you rely that much on superpowers, it's like, dude, no.
Well, as we saw in Superman 2, he could not. Once his powers are gone, he could not.
The fact
fight
that he
worth
was
shit.
Superman was the only accountable fact for him getting out of that ring and not having brain damage.
Gold bag.
Gentlemen, I have in my hands the gold bag, which I award now to the team of Jason and Bo.
We don't have
Yeehaw!
enough stuff.
What
And
must this
once
be?
again, I want to reiterate that these prizes today came from Austin Books and Comics at 5002 North Lamar Boulevard.
Best comic store in the world.
You can www.austinbooks.com. Don't forget to check out Free Comics Day, which is the first Saturday in May. You can show up there or any other comic book store in your area.
And I
get a
would
bag of
note
free
that all over
comics.
the country, Austin Books is known as one of the best stores in the U.S.
Dude, if you look at their website, there's pictures of celebrities there. There's also, I mean, it's pretty goddamn impressive comic book store as they go. But I will be actually unwrapping these for you so we can read them out on the mic.
Okay.
Hand them out one at a time. First off, we have the Green Lantern from Kingdom
Oh, you
Come
motherfucker!
action set. Which I think is pretty fucking cool because it kind of looks like me if I was a superhero. He's balding and fat.
And it's Alan
Why
Scott.
would you
isn't
hold
it?
that back?
Huh?
That couldn't have been one of the early prizes.
No,
is
this
kinda
is too
supposed to be
beautiful
Alan
to not go into the gold bag. So
But-
somebody hold these and y'all figure out and
Let's
divvy
wait
up.
and see what the second prize is. I don't want to split up.
Okay, we've got Ultimate Fantastic Four Volume 1, which is
Nice.
awesome. Epic writing, Warren Ellis.
Warren Ellis,
Great
that's right,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm just giving this back and forth. Y'all can figure out how to divvy all this shit up later. I've got Astonishing X-Men Volume 1. Another really
Whedon,
great
not
book.
bad.
Totally worth reading, and probably the best of the Whedon volumes.
Yeah.
Because it references all the classic Claremont stuff in it. So.
References is a nice way to put
Well,
it.
in fact, it actually recreates entire sequences from them. I have Garth Ennis's Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's a good one. I've got that. Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
Which I've heard is great. I've never read it.
Yeah, it's a fun read.
The big prize here is I have 2 copies on Blu-ray of The French Connection and The French Connection 2, which is
Wait, which
hell
one
of a
stars
little
Al Bundy?
box set coming out. Okay, which I don't know. Y'all did once again. Y'all figured it out.
yeah.
But that's the gold box for you. That's what you guys got. What do you?
Yeehaw! Thank you, sir. Thank
Some
you
little
very
prizes
much.
for
man.
everyone there.
Oh, you're gonna have to revise your Amazon gift list.
I know.
Which everyone, he has an Amazon gift list.
I do.
Honestly, folks, we
It's
will,
pretty.
we will be doing this again, except next time we do this, I hope that we could do this in public somewhere where we do it where every team member picks 2 guests who show up there
Oh, cool.
and
Yeah.
be part of their team.
And we'll
there.
play for charity.
Well, in the sense that the guests are getting the prizes.
Granted, we are our favorite charity.
Yes, we are. But in this case, we would gladly hand out the guests the prizes
Yes.
because we're greedy, but we're not that greedy.
This.
Are we?
What are you talking about?
You're confused. We'll explain it to you next time you're sober. It's okay.
So weird.
But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you especially to the band.
All right, the band.
Yes, the band who fought it out in an arm wrestling match, which I'm especially impressed with because I know I would have lasted about 1/8 of a second against either one of them, if that long. Yeah, they would have won so fast they would have actually gone back in time and beat me before the game even started. But that was LEOG the Point.
Long
Five.
live the league.
Long live the
Long
league.
live the league.
I guess we'll be back next week with a League 4 Daredevil edition.
Yep, big
Yeah.
Daredevil
Okay.
episode.
Yeah,
Cool.
that should be fun. Thanks to everybody who came this week. And let's give a shout out to our trumpet player, Paul. Hope he feels better. And see you next time.
Oh, oh.